Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to our scholarship winners. I'm very, very proud of you. In addition, I want to thank our community. They have contributed thousands of dollars every year for graduates to use for post-secondary purposes, and I can't thank them enough for coming through once again for our seniors. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I want to thank the community, but I also want to recognize our award winners this evening. Have a great evening, and again, congratulations.
The Guilford Police Benevolent Association J. Patrick Ketchell Memorial Scholarship. A $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to a Guilford High School senior pursuing a 2- or 4-year degree in criminal justice. This candidate should be involved in extracurricular activities and/or after-school employment, as well as possessing a satisfactory grade point average. This year's recipient is Charlize Griffiths.
Hello, my name is Sandy Ruoff. I'm a director of the Guilford Savings Bank Board of Directors. Each year, the Guilford Savings Bank gives high school scholarships to communities throughout the shoreline. I am very happy this year to present 2 scholarships to 2 deserving students at the Guilford High School. These 2 students must demonstrate strong leadership qualities, they must be in the top 1/2 of their class, and they must have a genuine interest in community through volunteer initiatives. So this year we are very happy again to present these scholarships to Cameron, Hubbard, and Lindsay Smith. Congratulations to both of you. Good luck in your endeavors in a tough year. We know you'll be successful.
My name is Ron DiMartino. I am the commander of Darrow Reberzini American Legion Post 48 in Guilford. We are, of course, a veterans organization, and were chartered by the United States Congress in 1919. The oldest veterans organization in Guilford and one of the oldest in the state. This past October, we celebrated our 100th anniversary. Last May, Rem Katyn, a beloved member and officer of the post, passed away. This year, in his honor, the scholarship has been renamed Remington Katyn Memorial Scholarship. Rem was an Army veteran who served during the Korean War. The requirements for the scholarship are having a relative who is now or who has served in the military, planning to attend higher education, and writing an essay why honoring a veteran is important. This year we had 4 students apply. As you can imagine, selecting one student was difficult. They were all worthy of selection. The recipient of our 10th annual American Legion Post 48 Scholarship submitted an excellent essay, has an outstanding record of academic achievement, community, and volunteer service. The recipient of our 2020 $1,000 scholarship is Julie Nemec. Congratulations, Julie.
Good evening, my name is Marissa Shapani and I'm presenting the Roush Shapani Memorial Scholarship. Sports have always been an integral part of my father's life, especially baseball. It started when he was a young boy growing up in Brooklyn, New York. My father would often be found playing stoop ball in the neighborhood. My father continued to play baseball throughout his childhood and college years. My father often stated as a child what kept him out of trouble, what kept him motivated, and what made him successful was playing sports. Baseball remained an important part of my father's adult life when he and my mother moved to Guilford, where they raised my brother and I. Yes, my father's passion was sports, but just as equal was his passion for community. My father became involved in youth sports in Guilford as a leader, a coach, and a volunteer. My father loved the game, and even more so, he loved to coach. He enjoyed being around different generations, and he loved being a part of the community. My father believed there were many elements to playing a sport. My father constantly reiterated sports had to do with a mental state. He believed the individual player needed to be a team player, and that with hard work and dedication, no matter what the struggles or challenges faced, that individual would be successful. The two recipients of the Roush Memorial Scholarship embody all the qualities my father felt made a good athlete. The first recipient played soccer, which she stated taught her perseverance that didn't come from one weekend, but rather a slow grind for years. She would question her abilities at times, but never quit. Her passion for soccer helped her push through life's difficulties. Becoming captain of the soccer team showed her what it meant to be a leader. I would like to present Madison Gambardella with the Roush Memorial Scholarship. The second recipient played a variety of sports, including volleyball, fencing, and crew. She found her sport in fencing. She stated the supports from her teammates helped her through practice and high-stress situations. She became captain her senior year and guided her teammates through her leadership. She stated positivity is a vital mindset to have in any sport, and no one should give up, no matter the circumstance or challenge. She found a community through fencing. I would like to present Lindsay Smith with the Roush Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Hi again, it's Liza Jansen-Petra, Executive Director of the Guilford Foundation, and now I have the honor of presenting the Al and Jean Bishop Fund for Vocational and Industrial Arts. Al and Jean Bishop's family history in Guilford dates back to 1639. Most know the cousins as fourth-generation stewards of the family business, Bishop's Orchards. Al, who passed away in 2017 at age 86, and his cousin Jean, still with us, walking every day and sharing a big smile to those he comes across, spent their lives dedicated to the quality of life in Guilford. Both men had diverse talents and skills that went far beyond farming. They have been involved in almost every aspect of Guilford life, from helping to start the robotics apple pie team, to serving as volunteer firemen, to serving town and country, to being youth mentors. And their various contributions have made Guilford a better place to live, work, and play. The purpose of this fund is to honor Al and Jean's service to community and their interest in the vocational and industrial arts. The 2020 award goes to Faith Berube. Congratulations. Hi, I'm Liza Jansen-Petra. I'm the Executive Director of the Guilford Foundation, and I am very pleased to present the two winners of the Carl A. Balistraci Jr. Humanitarian Scholarship Fund Awards. This fund honors the life and work of Carl Balistraci, a man who positively touched numerous lives during his many years of public service and private sector service to Guilford. Carl started his career in the U.S. Air Force before pursuing a teaching career, and ultimately culminated his work in education as the principal of Baldwin Middle School and then Adams Middle School. After retiring from the school system, he entered public service and capped off his public service career with 3 terms on the Guilford Board of Selectmen and 2 as first selectman. Sadly, Carl passed away last year, but his legacy endures. This scholarship is awarded to 1 male and 1 female senior who plan to pursue post-secondary education in government, public policy, foreign service, social studies, and/or special education. The 2020 awardees are Miles DeMille and Ellie Wiesler. Congratulations. Hi there, I'm Liza Jansen-Petra, the Executive Director of the Guilford Foundation, and I am really pleased to present this year's winners of the Elizabeth Adams Scholarship Fund, which is a permanent endowed scholarship fund at the Guilford Foundation. Dr. Elizabeth Adams, who passed away in 1994, was a beloved living legend in 20th century Guilford history. She arrived here at age 45, trading in her lucrative Manhattan career for small-town Guilford. For many years, she served Guilford in several official capacities, including health director, police and fire department physician, and medical examiner. Dr. Adams adopted Adams Middle School, which was ultimately named in her honor, For almost 25 years, she wrote personal notes each marking period to every student who made the honor roll. This was in addition to her regular attendance at concerts, plays, and soccer games. This scholarship is awarded each year to one male and one female senior in the top 10% of their class who embody some of Dr. Adams' characteristics. The 2020 Elizabeth Adams Scholarship Fund Awards go to Brooke Duda and Cameron Hubbard. Congratulations. Hi there. This is Liza Jansen Petra, and I am here to record the presentation of the winner of the Gyfn Scholarship Fund, which is a permanent endowed scholarship at the Guilford Foundation, of which I'm the executive director. This fund was established in 2019 by longtime Guilford residents David and Amy Jaffe. This award is intended for a student who is the first of their family to pursue post-secondary education. The grant will be awarded each of the 4 years the student attends college, pursuant to maintaining good academic standing, of course. And the purpose of the grant is to help support the purchase of books, school supplies, technology, and/or travel to and from school. The Gyfn Scholarship Award goes to Philip Kostick. Congratulations. Hi seniors, congratulations to everyone watching tonight. My name is Liza Jansen Petra. I'm the executive director of the Guilford Foundation, and it is my pleasure and honor to present the award for the Stephen A. Looney Scholarship Fund. A little background: in 1984, Stephen Looney was at the top of his game. He was a successful student athlete, had graduated college and begun a promising career, and met the woman of his dreams. Unfortunately, tragedy struck him down in his prime. 2 weeks before his wedding, Stephen was killed in a drunk driving accident, which rocked the world of Guilford and those who knew him as a young man on the way to a bright future. His parents, along with family friends, established this fund as a memorial to provide college scholarship awards for soccer players, a sport that Stephen loved. This scholarship is awarded to one male and one female college-bound Guilford High School player who has exhibited leadership qualities. The 2020 awardees are John Kosh and Gabriela Garcia Perez. Congratulations. Hi there, I'm Liza Jansen Petra. I'm the executive director of the Guilford Foundation. I am very pleased to be here to announce the winner of the Stuart Deibert Award, which is one of the permanent endowed scholarship funds at the Guilford Foundation. Stuart Burt showed incredible commitment to Guilford youth. He believed in the importance of providing meaningful opportunities for young people to work and apprentice in local businesses. In 1972, after a successful career in sales and at an age when many retire, Stu was not finished working. He established the Stuart Deibert Company, a company that manufactured and distributed a tool used to revive a dying fire called the blowpoke. From the start of this company, Stu actively involved high school students who learned firsthand what is required to run a small business. After his passing in 2003, his family established this fund to ensure that his legacy to youth endured. I'm very pleased to announce that this year the award goes to a wonderful young woman who I have known for many years, and I look forward to watching her as she continues her amazing journey. Gabriela Garcia Perez. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Carolyn Stephen, and I'm a member of the Guilford Garden Club. It is my pleasure to present two $2,000 scholarships to two well-deserving students. Each has achieved academically, volunteered in the community, and demonstrated a desire to improve the environment. Our first recipient is an honor student and has pursued her interest in marine science through oceanography. She's a member of the Interact Club, peer minister at St. George's, and a participant in the Never Eat Alone program at the high school. I congratulate Mary Tillalis as our first recipient of the Guilford Garden Club Scholarship. Our second recipient is also an honors student and a member of the National Honor Society as well as the Spanish Honor Society. She has a myriad of experience working with animals, especially cats, through work and volunteer experiences. She is an excellent pet sitter and an advocate in sharing her pet expertise with others. I congratulate Lexi Fix as our second recipient of the Guilford Garden Club Scholarship. We wish both women continued success in the future. Congratulations.
On behalf of the staff and board of directors of Guilford Youth and Family Services, it is my pleasure to present scholarships to two members of the senior class. The GYFS scholarship was designed for students pursuing studies in an area of human services, such as social work, psychology, counseling, or a related youth-oriented field of study, with the intended goal of working with children. As our world has been turned upside down by this global pandemic, it is even more important to focus on human welfare and to understand human potential and growth through the experiences of our most vulnerable members, our children. How we support them now and in the years to come will help them grow and develop in the most positive ways possible. It is my hope that those who receive these scholarships will be instrumental in that endeavor. I believe this quote from Oprah Winfrey sums it up quite well. I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of service, hard work, and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. It is because of these difficult times that we have decided to try and help two members of the senior class. So, congratulations to Lindsay Smith on being awarded a $500 scholarship, and to T. Jowney Barham on being awarded a $250 scholarship. Congratulations and best wishes, GHS class of 2020.
Hi, my name's Allison Jones-Thompson, and I'm sending you this video from San Francisco's Bay Area. My husband, Ewan, and I are so pleased to present tonight's Stuart and Katie Jones Memorial Scholarship to Ella Stanley. Ella is a tremendous student. She's academic, she's music, and she's an athlete. Having achieved all state accommodations as an athlete, having coordinated an orchestra, string quartet, and achieving many, many different academic awards through her 4 years at Guilford High School. But today, I'd like to focus on her volunteer service. Ella is a tremendous volunteer and community advocate. She looks out for those that are in need. She's the founder of the Big Sleep Out. She's been a youth advisory group. She's been a presenter at the Shoreline Girls United Leadership Conference. She's a president of Action Against Hunger Club. She has been a volunteer at Yale New Haven Hospital, co-organizer of a backpack drive, student coordinator at a refugee settlement community, and she's an asylum family interpreter. Very impressive for anyone, never mind someone who's keeping such a busy schedule during their high school years. We are so pleased and honored to present this to Ella. We wish her much luck as she goes on to Harvard University and hope that she will always hold volunteer service as one of her steadfast commitments. Best of luck to you, Ella.
Hi, my name is Jim Bollier, and I am honored to be presenting this year's scholarship for the Esther Byington Lindquist Trust and the Brigadier General Warren Lindquist Trust. General Lindquist was a friend of mine, and he was born in Guilford in 1913. His mother, Esther Byington Lindquist, was a school teacher here in Guilford. She loved music and taught piano. General Lindquist, he joined the Army in 1941, shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He felt compelled to serve his country after that. And Warren told me one time that had he not made a career in the military, he would have pursued his interest in the theatrical arts. So as a result of his mother's passion for music and his passion for the theater, he established these two scholarships. One for a student who is pursuing study in music, and a scholarship for a student pursuing study in theater. Both of these scholarships are for 4 years, and this year the amount of the scholarship will be $2,500, and that is for the first semester. Each semester the recipients will receive a similar amount. So, without further ado, I'm very happy and pleased to announce that the recipient of this year's Esther Byington Lindquist Trust 4-year scholarship is Sequoia Kessler. Sequoia will be attending the Copeland School of Music at Queens College. Congratulations, Sequoia. And the recipient of the 4-year Brigadier General Warren Lindquist Scholarship is Lily Riccio. Lily is furthering her education at the University of Southern California. Congratulations, Lily. I know that both of you have worked very, very hard for this, so congratulations and much luck and success in your future.
Guilford Rowing Inc., a nonprofit public charity, was formed to foster, encourage, and support the sport of rowing in Guilford. Guilford Rowing Inc. oversees the boats, equipment, insurance, etc., and also provides rowers the opportunity to train and row at times outside of the spring season. In 2005, the Guilford High School crew team began with just 22 rowers, male and female. The team has consistently grown over the 15 years and holds steady with approximately 80 to 90 rowers each year. Crew is truly a team sport. Rowers must work together in order to achieve a common goal. There is not an individual star. Each person has to contribute equally, truly a team effort. Rowing requires the entire body to perform at its highest level. There is training on the water to help perfect every movement of the rower, and training off the water works on endurance and strength. Rowers need to be able to work as a team. Excellent rowers become leaders, and these qualities have been exemplified by members of the GHS crew team. As a parent of former GHS students, one of my favorite evenings was scholarship night. It is not just for the students with the highest grades or the students with the most musical talent. It was for the students that showed promise, leadership, and talent in areas that are not always recognized. It is an amazing show of the community and their support of our graduates, and I'm extremely proud to now be part of this event. It is my absolute pleasure to announce that the following 2 students will each receive a $250 check from Guilford Rowing Inc. as they set off to their universities, whether in person or virtually, to continue their education and further hone their skills to work as a team and become leaders. Congratulations to Lily Mackie and Greg Hampton.
Good evening. My name is David Summerlin, and I am the president of the Guilford Rotary Club Memorial Educational Fund. The Memorial Educational Fund was founded in 1966 by a group of Rotarians looking to help Guilford residents in their pursuit of higher education. To date, we have awarded in scholarships and interest-free loans almost $390,000. We're looking to invest in our future leaders and to nurture the Rotarian motto of service above self. Applications are reviewed for community service, academic achievement, extracurricular activities, and financial need. This year, we will be awarding a grand total of $23,000. The following Guilford High School graduating seniors are among our award winners. They are Ella Stanley, Mary Talalis, Joe Landry McWilliams, Sequoia Kessler, Shaw Jamison, Isabel Paris, Grace Spanning, Cade Yerkes, Alexa Garbiel, Nicholas Chu, and Leo Gilbert. Congratulations to our award winners. Best of luck in your future pursuits. And remember to pay this forward and support your community. Thank you very much.
the Edwards L. Peters Memorial Scholarship. A scholarship will be awarded to a senior pursuing studies in the fields of either ecology, marine biology, language arts, or foreign language. Financial need will be taken into account before academic achievement. This year's recipient is Joseph Landry McWilliams.
The American Red Cross sponsors a high school scholarship for students who are active participants in the high school blood program and should exhibit a leadership role in coordination and recruitment of blood drives. This year's 2019-2020 recipient is Gabriela Garcia Perez.
Hi, I'm Sarah Duggan.
And I'm Hannah Duggan, and we're here to present the Kelly Duggan Memorial Scholarship. Our sister Kelly died at the age of 21 on January 3rd, 2010, losing her 10-month battle with Ewing sarcoma, a rare and highly aggressive form of bone cancer. Kelly was a graduate of Guilford High School, where she played field hockey and was the editor of the yearbook. Kelly received both the Yearbook Award and the Coaches Award for field hockey, as well as a Rotary College Scholarship and a Ted DeLauro Scholarship. When Kelly died, she was a senior at Siena College in Albany, New York, where she was a social work major and a member of the women's rugby team. Kelly was an active parishioner and peer minister at St. George Church and went on several mission trips to Haiti. She loved the water and spent several years as a lifeguard and swim instructor for Guilford Parks and Recreation.
The Kelly Duggan Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of Kelly and her compassion, love for life, sense of humor, community service, and commitment to the Guilford community. It is hoped that the recipient of the scholarship will live like Kelly, who saw a need for change and acted on that giving impulse.
This year's recipients are Luke Stanowitz and Margaret Mandel. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Sean Smith.
I'm Jerry Smith.
First of all, we'd like to congratulate the class of 2020. It's been a difficult year, but we are sure that your futures will be bright. We'd like to award the Kyle Elizabeth Smith Memorial Scholarship. But first, we'd like to tell you a few things about our daughter, Kyle. Our daughter, Kyle, passed away in March of 1998 when she was a junior at Guilford High School. She was vice president of her class, a member of Voices, and a member of Theater Arts. But most important, she had a love of life and will be remembered the most for having fun. She was happiest while performing on any stage, but especially the Guilford High School stage. This memorial scholarship was designed to honor and ensure we never forget Kyle and to offer a time and place to reflect on just how precious life is. This year's recipient, we know, will continue to share Kyle's passion for music and acting on many stages to come. And whether he knows it or not, he will be sharing a glint of Kyle with everyone he comes in contact with in the years ahead. This year, the Kyle Elizabeth Memorial Scholarship is being awarded to Carl Brooks. Congratulations, Carl.
Congratulations, Carl.
Hello, I'm Tim Kessel, Board Chair of the Madison JC's Paul Acom Memorial Scholarship. Each year, we proudly recognize student leaders within the Madison and Guilford communities who have demonstrated exceptional community service and academic achievement. This year, it is my privilege to award the 2020 Madison JC's Paul Acom Memorial Scholarship to Shay Jameson, Ethan Shaw, Mary Talalis, Cameron Hubbard, and Philip Kostick. Congratulations to the winners and to the entire class of 2020.
Hello, and congratulations to everyone who has received an award thus far. My name is Sam Reardon, and I will be presenting the Robert Palmer Memorial Scholarship. My grandfather, better known as Poppy, was an incredible athlete and an even better man. His dedication to the sports of soccer, basketball, and baseball, as well as his sportsmanship and leadership, led to his induction to the Guilford Athletic Hall of Fame and a baseball career on the semi-pro Orioles. He taught me that no matter the situation, whether it is a scrimmage or a state final, winning will never be as important as being a good sport. Although my Poppy was a competitor, he was a teammate first. He was the first guy to lift his friend up after a fall and the last guy to take credit for a win. My grandfather's personality was infectious, and everyone who knew him, on and off the field, wanted to be around him. After being diagnosed with ALS, my grandfather once again showed his true character. He never once cried about dying and instead celebrated the life that he lived. Throughout his journey, he remained strong and still managed to make it to every single one of his grandchildren's sporting events. After reading all the applications, it is clear that Guilford High School has several student athletes that are incredible both in the classroom and on their field of choice. There was one essay in particular, however, that stuck out. The recipient of the scholarship is a girl who really reminds my family of my grandfather. In her essay, she talks about the importance of working hard and staying humble, and how when a team works together, they can do something wonderful. It is not until you read her resume, however, that you realize she is Scholar Athlete, All-SEC, All-Area, All-State Player of the Year, and recipient of the Golden Boot Award. Like my grandfather, Lily never once mentioned her personal success. Instead, she spoke of her team's success. Growing up in the neighboring town of Madison, I've had the opportunity to compete against Lily in soccer for many, many years. Because I was often the defender responsible for covering Lily, I've seen firsthand her incredible sportsmanship and leadership. Her words are encouraging and her actions speak volumes. Me and my family are truly honored to present her with a $500 scholarship and wish her the best of luck at University of Southern California, where she will be spending her next 4 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Kim Pierce and I am the current treasurer of TAPS. On behalf of the Guilford High School Theater Arts Parent Support Group, I am pleased to present this year's TAPS scholarships to 4 deserving seniors. Although the events of the last several months have undoubtedly changed the senior experience for all of our students, they haven't defined what the gift of theater has meant to them during their high school careers. For these talented students, Guilford High School Theater Arts represented a unique opportunity to learn and to grow through the magic of the theater experience. With all the hard work, time, and dedication they brought to various productions. Whether behind the scenes or on stage, they acquired skills that will serve them well in college and beyond. Lessons in self-expression, leadership, building self-confidence, teamwork, cultivating new relationships, and experiencing the joys of success while coping with the sadness of disappointment were all learned along the way. While some of these students will pursue theater experiences during college, we are happy to say that theater will continue to be an important part of all of their lives. We're truly proud of these students and congratulate them on all of their accomplishments in theater and during high school. On behalf of TAPS, I am pleased to award a $750 scholarship to each of the following students: Julia Gangemi, Claire McKenzie, Isabel Paris, and Luke Standrovich. Best of luck. We will miss you. We wish you health and success and happiness in the years ahead. Thank you for all you've given us, and be well.
The Tom Capolan Scholarship is a $1,000 scholarship awarded to a senior who has participated in either 2 years of football at GHS, 2 years of lacrosse at GHS, or played football and lacrosse during their senior year at GHS. This year's recipient is Brendan Fitzgerald.
Hi, my name is Riley Hickey, and first of all, I just want to congratulate Alexandra Zabson on your acceptance to Sarah Lawrence College. I'm here to present the Stanley Barnes Memorial Scholarship Fund and the Dennis Hickey Scholarship. Stanley Barnes was a principal and lead educator at the Calvin Lee and Melissa Jones for many years. The scholarship is intended to be gifted to a student who shows pride in their academics and someone who plans to pursue a career in education. The Dennis Hickey Scholarship is in honor of grandparents, whatever that means. But I think it's for someone who's kind and caring, because that's how my grandpa acted towards me. For example, we would play Go Fish together, and when I would win, he would call me his card shark. He would always make me laugh, and when times were hard, he was a really funny person. I hope you take this in mind while exploring your new chapter. Good luck. Bye.
Our family is awarding the Maureen Seer Caruso Scholarship this year to a student who displays some of the traits that were exhibited by our daughter Maureen. We are sharing some photos of Maureen as a child here in Guilford and as a high school, college, and nursing school graduate. They also show her as a daughter, sister, friend, nurse, wife, and mom. She touched many lives with her kindness, love, and empathy. Maureen was born with multiple heart anomalies. After a number of surgeries, she lived her life with abundance. Her dream of having a family and becoming a nurse were accomplished. Her sudden death at the age of 33 left us devastated. Her legacy lives on through her daughters. This year, the Maureen Seer Caruso Scholarship, endowed by the Guilford Foundation, will be awarded by her daughters, Madeline and Ava.
In honor of our mom, we award the scholarship to Johnny Baram.
Congratulations to Johnny.
The Cindy Mazzilli Memorial Scholarship is a $500 scholarship awarded to a student graduating from Guilford High School who exhibits outstanding citizenship and dedication to community service. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Petra.
Hi, Liza Jansen Petra, back again with the Guilford Foundation. Today, or this time, I get to present the Richard W. Brooks Scholarship Award. Mr. Brooks passed away in 2016. He was raised in Guilford and graduated Guilford High School in 1974. Although he disliked academic work, he enjoyed his high school shop classes. He was a very capable craftsman when it came to working with his hands and had high mechanical skills. His dislike of academic work is the reason why no essay is required for this award. Indeed, he never would have applied for this award if he had to write an essay. He was a master bicycle mechanic and a gifted stained glass artisan who also instructed others in his craft. His stained glass creations have become prized family keepsakes. Unfortunately, Richard did not receive all the recognition that he deserved for being such a skilled craftsman. Recognizing the importance to support the vocational technology student, his family decided to establish this fund in Richard's memory to both honor him and to encourage students to pursue a career in the vocational and industrial arts. And it is my great pleasure to present this award to someone I've known a long time and admire deeply, and that is Abigail Connolly. Congratulations.
The Guilford Basketball League Scholarship is a $500 scholarship given to a graduating senior who has been accepted to and enrolled in a four-year college or university. The senior must have played at least 4 years in the Guilford Basketball League, must be ranked in the top third of the graduation class, and exceeds the minimum standard for community service. This year's recipients are Kay Jerkis, Joseph LaFrance, and Samantha Levy.
Hey class of 2020, I'm here to present the Jake Penman Memorial Scholarship. My name is Jess Penman and I'm Jake's sister and a 2011 grad of GHS. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments. I know you all are going to do great things in your futures. This scholarship was established to honor Jake, and we aim to award the scholarship to someone that embodies his character. He was always quick to share a smile or extend a helping hand to those around him. Recipients of Jake's scholarship share his passion for athletics, teamwork, and sportsmanship. But more importantly, they show a genuine concern for those around him and possess a willingness to do the right thing and a selfless attitude. The idea of pay it forward without recognition or reward expected in return. This year, the Jake Penman Memorial Fund will be rewarding a scholarship to a student at GHS for the 11th consecutive year. My family and I have been very proud of everyone who have received the scholarship because we feel they are truly a wonderful representation of Jake's spirit. This year's recipient is no exception. She is an athlete at GHS and she supports the causes that she believes in. When she is not competing, she is volunteering and giving back to the local community. In remembrance of Jake and on behalf of our family, I am honored to present Jake's scholarship to Emma Bonds. Good luck in all of your future endeavors and enjoy your time at Dartmouth. Congratulations.
The Nils G. Peterson Young Educator Scholarship is a $500 scholarship awarded to a graduating senior who has been accepted to major in education at a four-year college or university. The recipient must have demonstrated a commitment to the field of education and his or her community through volunteer work, employment, or extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Julia Peterson. The Pauline Purpura Memorial Scholarship is a $500 scholarship awarded to GHS graduating seniors who are pursuing a career in teaching or human services, participates in extracurricular activities or classes with special needs students, and demonstrates outstanding effort in partnering with peers who have special needs. This year's recipients are Brooke Duda and Evan Laughlin.
Hi, my name is Trisha Michna, and first I'd like to give a huge congratulations to all the 2020 seniors. A job well done in an extremely challenging year. On behalf of the Soccer Club of Guilford, I will be announcing the two recipients for the Soccer Fest scholarships. Soccer Fest is our town tournament run by the Soccer Club and has been a staple in our community for over 40 years. Like many other things, our tournament was canceled this year, but I am proud to say that we can still offer our two $1,000 scholarships. In order to apply for our scholarship, each applicant was to be part of Soccer Fest at some point in their life, either as a referee, a player, or a volunteer. And they had to submit an essay on the topic of what soccer means to me. After reading the essays, it was clear that soccer has had a major impact on all of your lives thus far. On behalf of the reviewing committee, I'd like to say how proud we are of all of the applicants. We were incredibly impressed with your qualifications. Having an 11-year-old daughter myself who loves the game, these essays and resumes really resonated with me. Seeing all that these girls have accomplished while still in high school, they are wonderful role models. They should all be very proud of their academic achievements, their generosity to the community, their perseverance, and their commitment to the athletics. You are all amazing young women. So while it was a very difficult decision, here they are. The first individual has received numerous awards for her volunteer work in local communities, giving time to others while keeping a very busy schedule with a large amount of extracurricular activities, all while showing an extreme commitment to her sport throughout her career. And the second individual has also committed countless hours to her sport and received a number of athletic achievements to prove it. She too found time to serve our community while balancing all of the other commitments. And both individuals wrote impressive essays that caught our committee's attention. I would like to extend a huge congratulations to Gabriela Garcia Perez and to Madison Gambardella. And while I'd like to give you a hug in person, I want to wish you much success as you head off to college in the fall. We know big things lie ahead for both of you. Congratulations.
Hi, Coach Anthony Salvati here. I'm here to present the Guilford Touchdown Club's Scholarship Award for 2020. This year's recipient is a player of ours. His name is Brendan Fitzgerald. And Fitzy, you're a great person. You're a great player. You're a great kid. And you're a dedicated young man. And whatever you put your mind to, you always seem to succeed and excel. And there's no doubt in my mind that going forward for you at the next level in college, you're going to be very successful and very driven in whatever you choose to do. And I'm very proud of you. The staff and team is very proud of you. And I'm honored to be your coach, and I'm especially honored to be able to present you this scholarship today. So once again, Brendan, on behalf of the Guilford Touchdown Club, congratulations on your scholarship.
The Jonathan McMahon Charter Oak Firebirds Memorial Scholarship is a $6,500 scholarship awarded to a student going into the automotive field by attending a trade school program for mechanics, bodywork, auto design, or a student who has been involved in the robotics club and plans to pursue a degree in this field. This student should have at least a B average. The recipient will also receive a 2-year membership to the Charter Oak Firebirds Car Club. This year's recipient is Brian Johnson.
Hi, my name is Elisa Milano, a graduate of Guilford High School, class of 1993. This is the 11th year that we have had the honor of presenting a Guilford senior with the Elizabeth M. Schwanfelder Memorial Scholarship, better known to us as Lizzie's Fund. On behalf of Lizzie's family and friends, we are thankful for the opportunity to talk to you about our scholarship and the young woman it was created in memory of. First, let me say congratulations, class of 2020. You've had a unique year filled with amazing highs and unprecedented lows. Although your year ended with many disappointments, you will move into an exciting new chapter of your lives, and as you do, especially this year, we hope you'll take with you some of what Lizzie gave to us. She was amazing. Her resume was packed with accomplishments. She was in the French and National Honor Societies. She was a peer ministry leader, a principal clarinetist at GHS and the New Haven Symphony Orchestra, an athlete, a committed volunteer, and an excellent student. She was diagnosed with cancer during our senior year, and while battling her illness, she graduated and planned on attending Middlebury College. Sadly, she passed away that fall. When we think of our friend and what mattered most about her, we remember her kindness and generosity combined with an infectious giggle. She made everyone near her smile and feel special. It reminds us of a quote by Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Lizzie's most important and enduring accomplishment was her ability to connect with and impact those around her in a profound way. So when we were in school, we didn't have Snapchat, text, or email. We had to write notes and pass them in the halls or class, send them in the mail. And Lizzie was the best at writing notes and cards. So many who knew her will tell you that they still have letters from her. They're filled with questions about our lives, well wishes and jokes to make us smile. She was so busy with academics, activities, work, or treatment, yet she always found time to write them. They embody how she made people around her feel, seen, heard, loved, even during her most difficult times. Her joy and generosity of spirit helped her build friendships and a community around her that endured for years to come. These accomplishments are the core of Lizzie's lasting impact on our own lives. As you move into this next chapter of your life, we urge you to remember that some of your greatest accomplishments will not fit neatly into a resume, but will lie in how you impact the people around you. In Lizzie's honor, we asked applicants to write about selflessness, helping others, and overcoming adversity. This year's gift goes to a compassionate and kind young woman who has faced adversity and grief and still found a way to make people around her feel loved and special. Lily Mackie, your commitment to make a positive impact on your family, friends, and community captures the essence of Lizzie. You may feel like you are in the deep end, pushing to keep your head above water, but you are the life raft for so many. We know you will help keep Lizzie's legacy alive. Congratulations and best wishes. Good luck.
Good evening. My name is Mark Gom, and on behalf of the music department, it is my great pleasure to be able to announce this year's recipients of the GHS Music Boosters Scholarships. Our scholarship recipients this year were all selected for a combination of fine musicianship, citizenship, and service as members of the GHS Music Department. Without further ado, this year's recipients are Nick Chu, Isabella Tomasi, Joseph LaFrance, Leah Veach, Lindsay Smith, and Rose McDermott. Congratulations to our award recipients and congratulations to the GHS class of 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Peter Palumbo and I'm honored to be handing out scholarships tonight on behalf of Palumbo's Automotive for Guilford Youth Mentoring. I've been involved with Guilford Youth Mentoring for many years and I've had many mentees through the years and have made many wonderful connections through the years and also have met many wonderful mentors in this community that have impacted the youth in this community and their lives. And It's a real awesome program. Well, tonight I'd like to talk about two of our awesome mentees. We have two class of 2020 seniors that have been mentees for, one is 8 years, one is 10 years. And the first is Alexa Gabrielle, the other is Cameron Hubbard. I'd like to congratulate the both of you on your pursuing your after high school career and going off to college, and some of the pieces that you shared in your short bio that you had given to the mentoring department. And Alexa, I'd like to just share with you about, you wrote about worry dolls, and I would have to say, good for you. I'm glad you found a system, a something, a connection to your mentor and those worry dolls, how they would help you through a tough time, a tough patch. Sometimes for myself, if I find myself with some worried thoughts, I usually try to go in and be quiet and think of some projects I might be in the middle of, and it helps me change the direction of those worries. But I'm so glad you hung in there with mentoring, and I would imagine that your mentor is very proud of you. Congratulations, and I hope you use this money going on to maybe possibly being a veterinarian. Cameron Hubbard. Cameron, I knew your dad. Your dad was a great man, really kind man. I missed him, and I'm so sorry for yours and your mom's loss. Although I have to say I've been able to kind of watch you grow up from your mom's Facebook posts. Hope you aren't too embarrassed by that. I've also used your jokes, and most recently watched you guys plank. But yes, you will find your own identity in this world. And I'm so happy that you applied for this scholarship, and I'm so happy to be giving you this scholarship award so you can continue on somewhere in the world that you are hoping, which seems like it could overlap somewhere in the medical world, and that's your way of giving back. So congratulations to you both, and no matter how far you go, please remember your community and someday give back to your community also. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2020, Alexa and Cameron.
Your graduation and this scholarship are occurring during one of the most challenging times in our history. But as I look around at all the ways that people are surviving, coping, and yes, thriving, I see that this can be a very defining moment in all of our lives. As you move on from here, it will be your will and enthusiasm and passion that will guide you. I established this scholarship in memory of my late husband, George Mordecai. After college, he used his business degree at a job at the Southern New England Telephone Company, but he quickly realized that a 9-to-5 job was not for him. His entrepreneurial skills kicked in, and after being a construction manager on our first home, he realized that building was his passion. He started slowly buying a piece of property, building a home, selling it, and using the profits to do it all over again. Before long, he was able to secure funding for a subdivision just north of Route 80 called Millstone. Millstone was his proving ground, and he became known for building gracious, fine quality homes. Throughout his career, he completed many more subdivisions: Greystone, Sage Hollow, Cobblefield, and Adirondack Lane, along with many homes built on single lots in Branford, Guilford, and Madison. He loved what he did. George believed in education, but he did not believe that all high schoolers should necessarily go on to college. He believed in the building trades and was always hiring and mentoring teenagers and encouraging them to pursue a trade. So the original intent of this scholarship was to support a candidate interested in the building trades. When I was forwarded the essays of the applicants for this scholarship, I must admit I was a little disappointed. One applicant was interested in the culinary arts, and the other in being a mechanic and specializing in vintage cars. But as I read their essays, I realized that both candidates had one special thing in common with my husband, and that was passion. Passion will be their driving force to success, just as it was his. And so I would like to present the George Mordecai Memorial Scholarship to both candidates, Abigail Connolly and Brian Johnson, two passionate people ready to take on the world. Congratulations.
The Ann C. and Ralph F. Salamini Memorial Scholarships. Our two $500 scholarships will be awarded to students pursuing a teaching degree. Students applying should have a 3.0 GPA or better, be an attentive listener, articulate speaker, well-read, and a clear, concise, concrete writer who is also willing and able to interact with people of difference. This year's recipients are Bridget Tower and Julia Peterson. David M. Chardello Memorial Scholarship Fund. This scholarship will be awarded to a student graduated from Guilford High School, preferably one who has been a participant in its varsity baseball program and demonstrated qualities of teamwork and good sportsmanship. This year's recipient is Josh Wedeman. The Guilford Little League Kyle Martin Memorial Scholarship. Two $500 scholarships will be given to two high school seniors, one male and one female, who have played baseball or softball a minimum of 5 years in the Guilford Little League. This year's recipients are Josh Wedeman and Mary Evans.
The Eugene Fisher Scholarship. The Guilford Teachers Association offers a $1,000 scholarship to a Guilford High School senior. Preference will be given to those entering the field of education. The recipient is Anna Serino. Guilford Art League. The Guilford Art League is offering a $500 scholarship to a student pursuing a career in the field of fine arts at a four-year institution. The selection will be made based off the student's portfolio and potential in the art field. The recipient is Julia Peterson. The Ghs Interact Scholarship. A $500 scholarship will be given to a graduating senior who has proven a sincere dedication, intrinsic motivation, and commitment to community service, benefiting both the town of Guilford as well as international causes. Preference will be given to a member of the Ghs Interact Club. The recipient is Nicholas Chu.
The next scholarship is the Julia DeCapoy Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship will be given to a student who is pursuing teaching as a vocation. This year's recipient is Julia Peterson.
The Guilford Teachers Memorial Scholarship. A $1,000 scholarship will be given by the Guilford Teachers Education Association to a Guilford High School senior going on to post-secondary education. Preference will be given to students pursuing a teaching career. The recipient is Emma McSweet.
The John B. Hubbard Family Scholarship is a scholarship that will be awarded to a deserving male student who has been accepted into an engineering college or industrial school or equivalent institution. This year's recipient is Connor Ludwin. Congratulations.
The John R. Cooper Jr. Memorial Fund. This annual scholarship will be awarded to a senior in the top 20% of the graduating class. The candidate must also have successfully completed a minimum of 4 years of French and be a member of orchestra, band, voices, or any other school-sponsored musical ensemble. The recipient is Abigail Biote.
For the Julie Ferrara Memorial Scholarship, students were asked to submit an essay addressing the following. As your senior year comes to an end, what would be a moment and you remember where you made a difference in someone else's life? This $500 scholarship is awarded to a senior entering the medical allied health field. This year's recipient is Rose McDermott.
The next scholarship I have is the Landorf Trust Fund Scholarship. This is 2 scholarships in the amount of $2,500. Each will be awarded to students with a strong involvement in the Guilford community. This year's recipients are Julia Antwi Bosakoy, and the second recipient is Abigail Biote. The next scholarship that I have to offer is the Stick Club Scholarship. The Stick Club is an awarding 2 $500 scholarships to 2 senior field hockey players who have displayed good citizenship, continues to higher education. And this year's recipients are Nicole Auger and Lily Mackie. The Susan Fonicello Memorial Scholarship is a $1,500 scholarship offered to a GHS senior who has demonstrated a potential for and will be pursuing college programs in communications, mass media, English, creative writing, and is an active member in community service. This year's recipient is Carl Brooks.
This next set of scholarships is through the Guilford Scholarship Association. The Guilford Scholarship Association's primary purpose is to assist eligible students of Guilford High School to attend the college of their choice by awarding scholarships to those who have academic ability, good character, and show financial need.
The R. Snowden Andrews Scholarship is given in recognition of a man who generously gave financial assistance to the Guilford Scholarship Association. It is awarded to the student with the highest academic ranking of those students applying for a scholarship. I am pleased to announce this year's winner is Brooke Duda. The Alice C. Hubbard Scholarship honors a respected educator, a longtime teacher, and principal in the Guilford school system. Its emphasis is on academic achievement. I am proud to announce that this year's scholarship recipient is Abigail Biote. The Bishop's Family Scholarship is given in honor of the Bishop family and its long history of involvement in the life of the Guilford community. Traditionally, it was given to those entering the field of agriculture, but it has been expanded to include earth science and environmental studies. Community involvement is also a criteria for the scholarship. I am pleased to announce that this year's scholarship recipient is Alexa Garbiel. The Class of 1950 A.E. Cox Memorial Scholarship is given by the GHS Class of 1950 to honor Guilford educator A.E. Cox. This scholarship can be given to a future teacher or a student involved in activities which better the community. I am pleased to announce that this year's scholarship recipient is Carl Brooks.
The Brooks Shepherd Scholarship, given in memory of Brooks Shepherd, to a student with high-level achievement in music or music education. The scholarship recipients are Lindsay Smith and Abigail Connolly. The Eleanor Little Memorial Scholarship honors a Guilford resident who held a number of state and local offices and who had a lifelong interest in education. It is given to a student who finds a sense of direction and commitment in the last 2 years of high school. The scholarship recipient is Cade Yerkes. The Literary Arts Scholarship, established by an anonymous donor, it is given to a student with demonstrated achievement in literature and/or writing. The scholarship recipient is Joseph LaFrance. The Healthcare Scholarship, established in 1989 by an anonymous donor, it is given to a student pursuing a career in medicine, dentistry, nursing, or medical technology. The scholarship recipient is Zoe Giwa.
The 350th Anniversary Scholarship was founded in 1989, honoring the 350th anniversary of Guilford's founding. It is given to a student who plans to major in history or exhibits a strong sense of commitment to the community. This year's recipient is Luke Standrowitz. The C. Sarah Morse Scholarship honors a former Guilford resident whose father, William Moe, served as a minister of the First Congregational Church from 1925 to 1947. Sarah Moe had a wide range of interests and donated to libraries, community centers, animal rescue groups, and scholarship programs. This year's recipient is Leah Beach. The Laurie Acousti Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship in tribute to Laurie Acousti, a longtime social worker at Guilford High School and within the Shoreline community. A fierce advocate for kids, Laurie worked tirelessly to make sure that the needs of others came first. She was a champion of kids and never failed to see the good in all. Everyone she worked with or came in contact with has been empowered to continue her legacy of hope and compassion. Students who exhibit these qualities will be considered. This year's recipient is Joseph Landry McWilliams. The Janet L. Infante Memorial Scholarship. Janet was a longtime educator at Guilford High School. Business teacher, dean, and director of school counseling are just a few hats that she wore. She's best remembered for her sense of humor, her tenacious and steadfast commitment, and her student-centered philosophy. Students she worked with always felt they had an advocate in her. Students who exhibit these qualities will be considered. This year's recipient is Tajani Barham.
That brings to a close our scholarship night for the seniors of the class of 2020. Congratulations to all of our recipients. We want to thank you very much for participating in both this and our early award ceremonies this week. While this is not the way, as I've said, that we would have wished to do this, we're happy that we can provide our students with recognition on incredible accomplishments throughout this whole year. Thank you very much to the community and all of the sponsors of all of the scholarships. It does take a village. Guilford High School is blessed with a community at large that supports us incredibly. And we cannot thank you enough. Our students cannot thank you enough. For students who receive scholarships tonight, please know that your scholarships will be contacting you soon in terms of how that you can acquire those funds. I do want to thank a few people who worked behind the scenes. Our school counseling department, led by Ms. Lizotte, we cannot thank them enough for all of their tireless efforts in determining who would receive certain scholarships and also in presenting certain scholarships tonight. It was nice to see all their faces. Thank you very much to our support behind the scenes as well from Rebecca Hawkins in school counseling, whose tireless efforts to reach out to the scholarship providers made this night possible. Thank you very much to Ms. Nelson and Ms. Lamberton for their support behind the scenes as well, making sure that invitations and information was all organized correctly. And thank you again to the technical support of Nancy McGill. McGill Productions has once again done us proud. Please stay safe, stay well, and know that we miss you. Good night.